All right. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman. Joining me today...
What up?
Need a name, bro.
You already know, man.
Oh, okay.
Rob.
Show the shirt, Rob.
This show sucked.
What show?
I'm just playing.
Oh,
just kidding.
hating. Donnie?
And Donnie, I love AEW.
That's what I like to hear. So, folks, if you guys are watching the show, whether it's before or after the stream, do me a favor. Click that like button for me. Really helps out the brand, helps the algorithm on YouTube, because all this stuff is not done by people, it's done by computers. So once you click that like button, it helps more people see the video. Also, if you're new to the channel and you like what you hear, subscribe, man. We need more subscribers, and we want people in this live chat talking AEW. We are going to go through the top of the card all the way to the main event. If you guys have thoughts on it, let me hear it. Tell me what you thought. I can't wait to hear it. Guys, I'm excited to talk about this show. Shall we? Shall we just dive right in?
We shall.
Buy the merch from Rob, too. Link in the description. We got a link tree in there. It's got all the links to the podcast. Just did one on Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory. If you haven't watched it in a while, I tell you all the reasons why you should. Give it a chance. And we also got the merch store up there and all the social media presence. And it's down here below, too, as well. If you guys want to follow me, let me know that you're from the YouTube channel, and I'll give you a follow back. Let's get into this. Big shout out to the chat. King's in here shouting AEW. Jonelle Jackson says Friday is his birthday. Well, happy early birthday, my brother. We appreciate you. Jesus De Leon chanting AEW. Look at Jesus knowing all the names. Jesus, my boy. I like it. Whoa. Ooh. King has a harsh take on one of the women's matches. We'll get into that. We'll get into this. But folks, AEW Dynamite tonight, they were live from the city that some people say they have the harshest fans. Philadelphia, PA. I need me a steak sandwich from there one of these days. Philly steak hoagie's my favorite food, by the way. Send them for my birthday. We talk AEW Dynamite, boys. We kick off the night with the first round of the tag team tournament. We are rounding out some more matches. We've got SCU. And as soon as they come out for their entrance, they get attacked. Donnie, who attacks them?
Lucha Bros.
Why is this? This must be from the beef from last week when they were going at it. The Lucha Bros make an attack, start putting the beat down on Daniels and Kaz, who were supposed to be in this match representing SCU. And Scorpio Sky is not out there because he decided to sit out. And we are notified by the commentary team, Jim Ross, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur, that there is no third member allowed at ringside for the tag team tournament. I respect it. Keeps the prestige on the belts. Keep them nice. Rob, how'd you feel when your man Christopher Daniels ate that that package pile driver on the floor?
I did. It looked like he actually got spiked.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was just like too close for comfort, but...
Hey, Daniels is transitioning, man. He's got to be getting ready to retire. I remember when that dude was in the light heavyweight championship tournament. With hair. With hair, by the way. And Christopher Daniels is one of the best performers. He is out. Scorpio Sky runs down like a good teammate. Wow, something that makes sense. And he starts attacking the Lucha Bros, chasing them off. And the ref says that he can't go, and he's getting ready to forfeit the match. And Scorpio Sky says, I got this, bro. Let me in there. I'm about to whoop some ass. Scorpio Sky is then inserted in the match in his jeans. He's not wearing his wrestling ring gear? What is this? And unbelievable. They get into the ring. The best friends come out. D, what do you think of the best friends? Don't look stupid. Come on, dude.
I mean, the best friends, they're okay. I'm not really a big fan of theirs, but...
Wow. Donnie?
Okay.
I'm going around now with this.
I like the best friends.
Are they okay, though, like he said? Are you not like, they're great? Live chat, tell me what you think of the best friends.
I don't know. They haven't had too many matches over here yet, but I like them when they were in New Japan.
Yeah, definitely. Rapunki.
Rapungi? I like it.
Well, see, I mean, this is my first time seeing them, so I can't really...
No, you saw them on the pay-per-views. Don't front.
No, I'm saying, like, seeing them before, like,
paying attention fully.
Yeah.
That's whack. I think they're good. I think they're really good. I don't mind the best friends. We get into this match. Scorpio Sky seems out of his element a little bit because he's wrestling in like different gear. He ends up getting his shoe taken off, and his foot was getting bit by Chucky T. Chucky T is a nasty bastard. He talked shit about us on the recent Being the Elite, so I'm gonna say it back to him. Rob, what did you think of the shoe spot? I'll let you get that one.
Well, I thought it was cool when he threw the other shoe out.
Yeah.
He was barefoot, and I guess the crowd threw it back to him.
That's right. You always need shoes. Hook your family up with some shoes, man.
Wait.
For those wondering, too, he had the Adidas Boost Samoas.
Yeah, he had
black and white.
They threw his shoe into the crowd, and then they threw it back for him.
Wait, Chuck E. T said something about us?
No, Chuck E. T said something about fans. Like he was talking.
Okay,
He was just in there like talking shit. It was awkward. Like that's the best friends like gimmick. Like they're just awkward dudes.
Oh, okay.
And Orange Cassidy doesn't help. But I love him though. Love it. Love the tandem that they have there. The match ends in a botch, kind of. It was a power bomb that led to what looked like a drop kick. I feel like it was supposed to be like a backcracker power bomb, but it didn't go down that way. It was a little.
I think Scorpio got there like a half second too late.
Yeah. So it looked like a drop kick. So the commentary team played it off like it was a drop kick to the head. 1, 2, 3. The best friends are out. And I thought we were going to get a rematch with the Dark Order, but it's going to be SCU versus the Dark Order next week on Impact. What do you guys think of that match?
Next week on Impact.
Or, I'm sorry, next week on AEW.
Whoa.
Bound for Glory this Sunday. Check out the review. Yeah, I know I lost a viewer because of that. I'm sorry. Botch happens. We're live, pal. So, what do you guys think of that matchup, though, next week for Dynamite? The SCU versus Dark Order. Are you guys feeling the Dark Order? We haven't really delved deep into them. I feel like a lot of the community don't like the Dark Order. I don't hate them, though. I think they're good wrestlers. It's just, it's not really understood what they are.
The gimmick is trash.
What do you think,
I wouldn't say it's trash. It just hasn't been explained. It's like, what are you? When they were the Super Smash Brothers on the Indies.
Well, see, I can get behind that.
That was
but it's trademarked. You can't be the Super Smash Brothers.
I guess.
But as far as like, let's say we got new AEW fans. What is the Dark Order? Why are they the Dark Order? Why do they have these minions that make?
Yeah.
Or what do they call them? Creepy perverts?
Creepy bastards, I believe is the term. Whatever. Christian should be one day take off the mask and have a blue dot over his face. Insider joke, folks. Yeah, so interesting way to put it. Dark Order, SCU next week. It's what we have to deal with on Dynamite. Too bad, too sad. Let's get to the next match. We had a new tag team show up. Alex Reynolds and John Silver versus Prideful and Powerful. That is formerly known as LAX, folks. Alex Reynolds and John Silver really put on a heck of a match here. they got squashed. D, show him your Ortiz face, bro.
Tasmanian Devil.
Capo status. He looked like Jim Jones out there.
Drink the juice.
They actually hit a nice blockbuster powerbomb move. I really liked that. I thought that was dope.
That was actually like really smooth, like the way they executed it.
Yeah. Anybody got something they would like to say about PNP or the Jobbers? I mean, they did good. I like LAX is here. I'm happy.
I like the fact that it wasn't just like...
We already know what they can do.
I'm happy. You guys should be happy.
I like the fact that it just wasn't like, all right, we're coming in and we're just going to mop the floor with it.
Now, there was some sort of a revelation that came out earlier today where Conan said he was supposed to come over and debut with them.
Man.
Talks fell through, but I guess they're still in talks to bring Conan in. I don't know.
I like Conan, though. Conan fits with them, and he brought in the original LAX into, I can say it again, Impact Wrestling. And they brought him into, he brought in the new LAX, too, which at first I did not like the rehashing of the name. But now
you guys remember when there was a drive-by on Impact?
Yo, stop. We're going to hell for laughing at that.
Listen,
Impact wrote it, though. It's better than what WWE does. I'm sorry. Moving on. We can't.
This is why I have my rant against Impact Wrestling.
I'm sorry.
They've been good, though, man.
Hold on. Impact has been good. But this is about AEW. So let's get back to this real quick. Jesus asks, Jim Ross did a really good job on commentary tonight. What did you think? I have no complaints complaints about commentary. I don't know. Maybe I don't listen as close anymore. Blame Michael Cole. But I don't understand the hate for Jim Ross and my commentary.
I think they've been great.
You have no issues?
Ever since debut night, they've been doing awesome.
I wouldn't say awesome or great or anything.
They're not the best commentary team.
They've been serviceable. Tony Schiavone's been good. As long as they keep Alex Marvez off, I'm good.
Dirty, I'm sorry. But let's talk about that Jericho promo after, where Jericho was hyping it up.
Le Champion.
Le Champion. And he was out there hyping up PNP. I really like what he did. He was hyping up his match. Jericho just talking shit is amazing.
But in the background, Ortiz is just yelling. They had to cut his mic, but you can still hear him. The best! The best! The best!
Go back and watch that. I hope they don't edit that out. But he was just screaming the best, and I absolutely loved it.
Gotta love the energy.
And then after that, we got that Cody Rhodes hype video.
Yo, I was feeling that. That was a good promo right there.
I thought it was really good, that video. What did you guys think of it?
I liked it. Cody's gonna lose, but
it's
gonna make the loss mean more.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I would like to see Cody win the title, but he's definitely probably gonna lose.
Not yet.
KM, what's good, brother? I see you in here now.
Kill him.
He wrote the best. Really good stuff. Cody's hype video is good, man. I don't know if people really like Cody Rhodes. I hear a lot of people crap on him a little bit. I love Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes has been in the top 3 wrestlers for AEW.
I feel like people don't like Cody Rhodes because he had the audacity to move out on his own and he actually became successful. He was like one of the few that actually elevated himself after leaving.
Everything. What?
No, you go.
No, go ahead.
Everything Cody has done ever since he left WWE is just amazing to me. As a wrestling fan, like, you know, we all used to, like, you know, doubt Cody's, you know, in the wrestling ring. And then when he left and he had these amazing matches in the independent, and then when he started doing Ring of Honor and New Japan, like, and look at him now, like, well, there's no hate for Cody right here. Like, Cody's been amazing, man. It just continues to be amazing.
It's a known fact that he was handcuffed creatively, but you can see what he can do when he's actually in charge of his own destiny.
Yep.
And he
brought Kiss the Ring to wrestling.
He's one of Dusty kids. Crazy. And Robert, you can give out the facts since you found it out before, how WWE has the gorilla position. What is AEW calling theirs?
Oh, they're calling their backstage area before you get to the entrance the Dusty position. Which sounds like a bad sex move, but
I like it.
I like the tribute.
Big Johnny, my muffler fell out. If you don't know where that's from, you have to look it up. Original Biggie, good evening, my man. Good evening. That's a great video. Just look up Big Johnny Muffler. That's it. You'll find it. Guaranteed. Let's talk about the AEW Women's Championship match that we had. Now, before we get into this, I got to bring up something about camera angles. Brandon won't let me. He'll crucify me. Can I say that? I said it. He'll crucify me if I don't bring it up. Brandon's letting me down. I don't know where he is. He's been very quiet tonight. So, the camera angles, listen, they're not perfect. I don't think they're perfect in WWE either. Honestly, if I see... Please act like this is a camera. If I see this in WWE anymore, the shaky cam, I'm going to lose it.
But like, how do you know the moment's intense if it doesn't shake?
How about you actually do the moves and they connect?
Okay, and I want to say something too. It's not that the camera angles are bad. It's that they cut like a half second too late.
Do you think that'll come with time, though? I mean, it's their third television show. We have to remember that too. It's not like, and by the way, they announced this in January last year, or no, this year, excuse me. They're not even a year old.
Wait, but didn't they just steal Impact's old production company?
Is that really gonna be the thing we come back with?
Well, Impact at least look good on camera.
On Twitch,
you can't take that with them.
I'm not, but they pre-recorded that.
Also, we're talking a lot about Impact, so let's stop that.
No, I'm just saying, but it pertains back to this. They were on Twitch. They had time to edit the shows. Impact did look good, but AEW is live. This is live, pal, and they're gonna get it down. Hopefully, they just have to figure out how they want the cuts to look and everything else. Nothing's gonna be perfect.
It's not a big issue though.
It's not. I think they've been doing all right with this. Now let's talk about Riho and Dr. Britt Baker.
Yes.
I was gonna say something mean about Dennis, but I won't. What's up with the doctor thing? All right. I mean, I guess they're a doctor of tea.
He's still getting paid, so.
Big facts.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the women's division right now for AEW? It's kind of mixed.
Actually, I appreciate the women's division in AEW.
See, for me, honestly, I feel like it's not, like, focused enough. Like, there's no, like...
I wanted to laugh at you so bad.
There's no, like, clear path to what they want to do. Like, I'm loving Riho as champion, but Britt Baker gets a title shot because she wanted it.
King said, no hate for Cody. We hate Seth Rollins.
And let's not talk about him right
Britt
now.
Baker is green as hell in the ring. KM says, camera is something that will take lots of time to improve. I agree. Especially when matches, especially when so much is happening in tag matches, which is true.
Honestly, no one was ever going to catch that with him jumping through the ropes.
Now, what's up, Connor? Good to see you in here, brother. Let me just say this. We'll get into that match, too. We haven't gotten to there yet. But the whole thing with the cameras, what bothers me more is who brought it up? King just brought up. The music. Me and Robert have been saying this for a while. I think you agree. Yeah. The music is too low. I want to be immersed into the show, and I can't get immersed into your music. In all honesty, WWE kills it on the music front.
Absolutely.
It's perfect. I know the words to songs, and I'm into it. I need the same thing, AEW. And maybe that's on their back burner for next year.
But you know what, though? You notice the one song on this program you can hear clearly, Cody.
Yeah, that's a
you can
great
hear
song.
his shit perfect.
And Jericho.
And
Jericho's, but
This was kind of muffled today.
Today it was, but any other time you could definitely hear it.
Yeah, we got to work on the sound so that the music is clear. That's just a little small thing on my part. Once again,
Yeah, because it shouldn't be the
Overpowering,
music, and then you can still hear the crowd over the music.
right? And maybe they're trying not to take away from the crowd because
Which I
don't
understand.
know.
I understand that.
Maybe there's logic behind it, but let's talk about Riho and Britt Baker here. We found out what the name of Britt Baker's finisher was. The lockjaw is what it's called.
Yeah.
They used to mean something else in my days. Anyway.
Didn't get that tetanus shot.
So they go back and forth in this match. Did you guys have something that you wanted to add to this women's division? I mean, here's the weird thing. Like, I feel like the matches start off so sloppily sometimes. And, you know, Britt Baker's not the greatest in the ring. But at the end of the match, everybody in here was into it. I don't know about you. You were the one I had a question for.
No. It turned around, but you brought up a point while we were watching it. A lot of the women that they brought in are Joshi. And the people that have gone up against them don't work that style. So it's like they're not meshing well. But they eventually get on it. Like, I'll say this. What's her name from last week? Will Ospreay's girl.
Bea Priestley.
She fucking sucks so far.
Wow, that's harsh.
I'm saying it.
That's hard.
In AEW, she has not had one good match. It must be she's had 3 so far.
Hashtag watch stardom for JPQ. I think Bea Priestley is decent. I've seen her wrestle good matches.
I have no problems with her outside of this, but in AEW, she has sucked.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. I'm reading these comments. WWE got better women's division. Ooh.
I agree.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm
I
not
agree.
mad at it, though. I'm not going to argue it. Time will prove.
They got the established talent and the depth.
Oh, you better. I was told we can't bring up that other company. I think they got the best women's division, though.
What's the other company?
Impact. I don't want to say
Oh.
it. Jericho has the best entrance song. Don't at me, Connor said. Connor, I'm going with Cody for best entrance song personally right now.
I'm with Connor on this one.
I'm going with Lucha Bros. I love that shit.
Yeah, that's a good song
Well,
too.
that's another thing that you can.
And Kenny Omega's. I like that on the low.
I have not heard his theme song.
Let's get back to this women's match.
Oh yeah, and someone wrote Crazy Cat Lady. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I think that's Bea Priestley.
Yeah, I thought that was Natty.
So King says the Riho Britt Baker match was kind of meh. AEW needs Tessa.
I agree, 100%.
I love
Game
Tessa.
changer right there.
And that's probably why her dad is there. Just saying. I'm throwing it out there. So when we look at this, boys, women's division, is this their best match yet?
No.
What was their best match?
That 6-woman tag match at was that Double or Nothing?
You're going with that for the best
That was
one?
so far from me.
Well, I'm
Just
going with that
'cause
triple
Yuka
threat.
Sakazaki.
Yo, Yuka Sakazaki is nice. I also like Sheeta a lot. Can we bring some of those people back in?
Are you thinking of a Fyter Fest triple threat?
Was it Fyter Fest? The one with
Well,
Nyla Rose.
When she did that crazy
Yeah.
stuff? Like, yeah, that's
That's
the
the
one.
best. That's the
one,
best match
yes.
to me. LAX might have the best theme song. Jesus says. I respect Jesus, and it's
I couldn't
PNP.
hear it.
It's PNP. I can hear enough of it. I started wondering if West Side Gun and them did it, but I'll have to.
It sounded like
it. Sounded like them though. So they definitely did the. It needs to sound like this.
I gotta look for it later.
But Riho gets the win here. Countered the lockjaw submission hold. So she tried to put her in that Rings of Saturn mandible claw. She wasn't going for it. Flipped over, got her in the pinfall. Looked great. I thought the same thing Robert said afterwards in the match, though. Britt Baker looked kind of disheveled, hanging up on the apron. I thought she was going to nail her and turn on her, but Britt Baker stays face. She took that L like she was supposed to. Sheeta's about to wrestle full-time in AEW soon. Thank you for letting me know that. And mad people are saying, don't at me now. Is that the wave, boys? Is that the wave? Let's get into the next tag match. Round 1. Fight, sorry. Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy. Yes, we're going to get to why Luchasaurus was out in a second.
I was disappointed in this, but...
So was the intern. He was not happy. He was dressed in his dinosaur gear, ready to go, and he was saddened by this. Versus the Lucha Bros. First, Luchasaurus is out. He's injured. Hamstring injury pulled him out of the match. I'm okay with this, though. Let's worry about him long term, because I don't want him hurt for a year and he can't wrestle. Let's pull him out of these types of matches. Would they have won, you guys think?
I think if he was there,
Lucha Bros win.
Man, this blew my whole bracket up. So
I think if he was there, that would have happened.
So you think they would have still ate the L?
No. I think they would have won.
Oh, you think they would have won?
I feel like they would have won.
You think they would have won the tag belts?
Tag belts? No.
Oh, you're a hater.
So the championships.
Yeah. So look, Marco Stunt was in this. Did Marco Stunt impress you guys with what he did?
Yeah,
absolutely.
If you don't know Marco Stunt, you need to type in Marco Stunt GCW. Find out about your boy. He's nice, and GCW's nice too, by the way. I'm giving a lot of props to other companies tonight, but that's where all these guys came from.
Hey, it's everything pro wrestling. So
you damn right, Rob. Good segue. Good segue. Back into this, though. Marco Stunt really impressed me with this. Jungle Boy, it's weird. Because usually Jungle Boy's the smaller one, and he has to play that spot. And tonight, he kind of played like the heavy of the team.
Jungle Boy was on point tonight, too.
Jungle Boy was on his shit. I like it. Jungle Jack Perry. Yo, Jim Ross can always say that, dude. I don't care what anybody says. I hate when he uses real names. He ain't calling nobody X-Pac. His name is Sean Waltman. That's stupid. What is an X-Pac?
I'm saying he makes money off of X-Pac, though. He's not making money off of Sean Waltman.
He does now.
Well, now he does. I'm talking about back then.
Thanks, Jim. So props to JR. But really good match. Man, I'm so hurt by this dude. What is it going to take? I feel Casey Briggs in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group is going to rant about this. What is it going to take for this team of Jungle Express to get on the winning column?
I think this team is not long for this earth now.
You think that?
I think they're going extinct.
Really?
One person, or? I think Luchasaurus is going to come back and beat the shit out of these little guys.
Come on.
It's going to hurt to say it, to see, but...
Lucha Bros went with the double stomp package pile driver. Lucha Bros, not bad, man. They put on some good matches. Derek, you predicted them to win.
Yeah.
So, this is tough, dude. I don't know. So you still got them going all the way?
Yes.
Who are you rocking with? There's only 4 teams left, so...
My finals right now, I got a Private Party versus Dark Order. Because I feel like SCU is going to cost Lucha Bros for their next match.
Yeah, that's probably a few being set up. So, Private Party and the Dark Order. That's gonna be tough.
I feel like we're all in agreement with Dark Order going to the finals, though.
What about the X Factor? Original Biggie, you are this close to getting banned.
With the X Factor.
Uncle Cracker Song can't get you banned in this chat. So, dude. Double Stomp Package Power Driver. We're going to have to see what happens with this tag tournament. I'm interested. I'm invested in it. Speaking of great tag matches, I don't know if we can... This might be match of the night. Tag match. We had Pac and Jon Moxley versus Adam Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. Holy shit. Someone take over. Who wants this?
I will definitely say this was match of the night.
You felt match of the night?
Match of the night, yeah.
This was really good. This was just a brawl, a fight. You saw Snapdragon suplexes. There was wrestling in this. Your man Kenny Omega still has it. Don't be fooled by this. I saw a lot of people saying, oh, he's not like he was in New Japan. Pause. Kenny Omega still has it, bro. Trust me, this is part of the story. I got this. I've watched him long enough.
Kenny Omega's still number 2 in the world to me right now.
Who got number 1?
Okada.
Respect. I'll give you some hot dab too. Adam Hangman Page, you're telling a story with all 4 of these guys within this, and I really like it. Who wants to take over the weapons part here?
Oh, okay. So middle of the match, Kenny Omega goes under the ring, grabs his cleaner barbed wire broom. Same time, Moxley's grabbing his barbed wire bat. They're about to meet in the middle. They scare the referee out of the ring, so this is why there was no DQ or referee discretion. Moxley hits him with the end of the bat in the gut. Pac comes in. He's like, wait a minute. You're going to get me disqualified. Get this crap out of here. He takes both weapons and throws them out the ring. Cuts his fingers in the process. Moxley's like, hold on. You just took my shit? All right, bet. Flipped him the bird. Gave him the Death Rider. Walked out.
Connor said the same thing you did, but in a much different way. Mox gave the middle finger and said, F this shit, I'm out. Good point. King wants an AEW video game real bad. And he also said this was match of the night. And my man John L said that Lucha Bros are his favorite. Respect it. Everyone's saying match of the night here. They really did some good stuff. Adam Hangman Page and Kenny Omega get the win after, was it the dead shot he won with?
Hit him with that...
Definitely.
Over the top rope lariat, into the V trigger, into the dead eye.
1, 2, 3.
The Elite gets the dub.
GG, boys. And Pac is finally pinned in AEW, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was a good
Hangman too.
Yeah.
So he got that dub back.
This is mixing up the brackets. Paige took a nasty bump. Hell yeah, he did. Paige got to watch his knee, man. You got to chill out with that.
Yo,
But
I feel like everybody who's starting to jump out the ring is starting to
Because they're landed on their knee.
like.
Bro, if you jump off the top rope Randy Savage style, you are going to hurt yourself.
I'm just saying, dude. Like everybody is doing it. Like,
Not
like,
surprised.
Chill.
It's a lot, but it was a good match. Do you guys see a fatal 4-way coming from this now? Do you guys see a triple threat match? Because next week,
No,
it
I
was
see
announced
a story with Moxley and Pac.
Moxley and Pac are going to fight next week. And I think it's the I don't give a damn dude versus the I care about my record guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're both a-holes, but you want different
I don't
things.
want to see a 4-way just yet because there's still other stories I need to pay off, but...
So you still think Kenny Omega and Moxley should be one-on-one?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe Hangman Page and Pac go at it again. I don't know. They've got options for what they could do with this.
I feel the story with Kenny and John Moxley is going to go on for a little bit of time. And then Pac is going to eventually insert himself into this equation.
Jesus says 5-star match. You guys agree?
Yes.
On the Meltzer scale?
I'm not going to say 5 stars.
Adam Schefter scale?
Adam Schefter.
No, absolutely not.
I wouldn't say 5 stars, but it was.
I would say it was a good match. Like, if I had to give a grade to this, it would have definitely been an A- probably. If it was a pay-per-view, but it's not. I don't do those for regular shows, but I would have said A- range. Let's get to this AEW Championship match. We had ourselves a Philadelphia street fight. Your man, Darby Allin, who came out with some dope face paint tonight, reminds me of Jeff Hardy, skateboard saying AEW champ. I like that they put the energy into this, even though we all basically knew what was going to happen with this, I felt. But Chris Jericho comes out, dresses the Painmaker in his jacket. Mom said you got to take me to the mall. Chris Jericho comes out with that jacket.
But I'm Le Champion.
And he... Why did you write that on my notes? I just saw it. Le Champion.
There's more stuff in your notes if you want to check that out.
Darby out like a rocket to start it off. And he went in, man. This was a really good fight, back and forth contest in the beginning of it. Does Darby Allin remind anybody of Jeff Hardy? He's got that weird aura about him that people like.
Minus all the substance abuse, yeah.
He's got the no regards for his body thing that Jeff Hardy had.
I never thought you'd be the one to keep it sane, bro. So, yes, he has the no regards for his
no
body.
love lost for Jeff Hardy right now.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
But you mentioned Darby Allin is straight edge, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, that's pretty dope. We get into a rope break in the street fight. Where was there a rope break?
Put him in the walls the first time.
Yeah, and he grabbed the rope.
What are the rules of a street fight? What are rules of wrestling right now? What's going on?
To be honest, I feel like if you're in the ring for a street fight, you put your foot on the rope. I feel like that's the only saving grace.
It should.
But there's no rule though.
But what's the difference between a street fight and a false count anywhere?
My man CCLM76. Who in AEW does Jericho drop the title to?
He got to keep it. I think he keeps it as long as possible.
I think that's not known yet, in my opinion. I haven't picked a hand-picked person that's like, oh, it's gonna be you.
Jack Hager.
Jake.
MJ.
You pulled the Jim Ross there. He's like Jake Hager.
MJF.
Ooh. If I have to say, I'm gonna go with the story of Hangman Page. Maybe we come full circle. That's some cowboy shit.
Nah.
I'm getting mad. That's some cowboy shit, bro. Let it happen.
Nah, I'm tired of Hangman.
Who you got?
You're a hater.
How am I?
Who you got?
I was thinking the same thing. Hangman Page.
Hangman, dude.
Y'all taking an easy way out.
He's lost too many times.
Laugh my ass off, Derek. Dead. Let's see here. Jericho showed love that he can go with the Young Guns. Absolutely. Darby doing stuff with his taped arms was fun. We'll get to that 1 second, KM. Really sad. Yeah, that was ruined. That was part of getting the heel heat. I get WWE 2K20 for free. I'm sorry, King.
You're wasting your money.
Or no holds barred. Yeah. So, I don't know. Ooh, King says he's got Pac taking it from him. Do you see John Marks? Wait, what? Do you see John Marks you going after Chris Jericho in the future? Who's John Marks?
Moxley.
Oh, Moxley's supposed to be? Yeah, I can see that. There's a bunch of guys who could take the belt off him. It's just who do you want at this point?
Oh, CJ.
We have the WTF Aubrey. I feel like Robert should take over this. What are you referring to?
Just because of the rope break in the street fight, and she pushes Jericho. What's Jericho doing wrong? Street fight.
Jericho's disrespecting her, and I think. Did you guys watch?
No, you don't put your hands on a performer.
Time out. Did you watch Chris Van Vliet's video with Aubrey when she explained everything? This is probably gonna make sense to you and me then. Chris Van Vliet, I interviewed him on the podcast. Make sure you check that out in the archives. Really cool dude. Chris Van Vliet asked her a question about it, and they've tried to establish that she is like kind of the top referee, and they're giving her that authority figure because of she's Girl Hebner, and they put her in that big match. That was her old name, to be honest. If you didn't know, that was her indie name. Yeah, until she met Earl, and she was like, "Hi, we're working together." Another story for another time, though. It's on the podcast. But they brought it up, so I think they're trying to make her strong as a woman referee, that she's not going to take anybody's
But why are you
shit.
putting your hands on performers unprovoked?
Jericho is saying stuff to her, though.
Okay, I can call you an asshole. You gonna punch me?
Time out. But in a boxing fight, you got to get in between and break it up. And then Jericho's probably saying, "You don't talk to me that way."
He did get in her face, like really close.
Yeah.
You can't.
You don't put your hands on. You're impeding on the results of the match.
Chris Van Vliet, according to MJF.
Because Jericho just hauled off and knocked her ass out, he'd be wrong, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why is she putting her hands on him?
This is all part of the show, man. It's all part of the show.
I'm just saying, where's the logic?
I think it's there, though. She has to show that she's a strong official.
Somebody gonna knock that bitch out.
It's gonna happen. She's gotta take a bump eventually. I think they're building up to it. Yeah. You never know.
Sword just bites her head off.
Jericho is into poor man's BDSM with the duct tape spot.
Don't ever let me take notes.
Robert wrote the notes for this, by the way. I don't know about poor man's BDSM, but he ended up taping his wrist with some duct tape.
Behind his back.
SVU style, yeah, behind the back.
SVU.
SVU. Dun. But, dude, ass whooping occurs. Jericho starts beating him down, but then Darby Allin gets a comeback. He does some amazing moves.
With his hands behind his back.
Go ahead.
Tied behind his back.
Hands behind his back. He had the lion salt, tope through the ropes. He had the corkscrew up the top rope. Went for the coffin drop. He got caught by interfering Jake Hager. Hold on, what are we laughing about here?
Hold on. We're back at where we just were. Rusev, Kanellis, Orton, Revival. One move to AEW. Who do you pick?
None.
Revival.
If I gotta pick one,
Revival.
Rusev.
I'm going Revival.
Rusev.
Rusev Machka. The next one was what I was laughing at. If this was King Corbin, he would have dropped that bitch. Darby is insane. Darby ends up going up to the top rope to land his coffin drop, and then that bastard Jake Hager came out, ruined the match, and Chris Jericho locks in the walls of Jericho, and Darby has no choice but to verbally quit. GG. End game. That's it for him. Darby Allin takes the L, And Inner Circle come out to celebrate with a little bit of the bubbly. Mad champagne bottles. I thought the damn Bulls won the championship again. They came out there.
Sammy G.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. We got Ortiz fans, Sammy Guevara fan. We got it all. So, what do you guys think, man?
I thought it was a good main event.
Is it a thumbs up show?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Live chat, same question. Is it a thumbs up show? Hey, Zeus, you made the right choice in that question as well, my good friend. I'm going to give it the thumbs up. Yo, you guys need to stop. I forgot about that. What is
I like getting people going.
There's a lot of stuff happening, though. I gotta check out NXT, but I'm really impressed with AEW. What else?
This show are you talking about?
Stop. Stop.
No. Let's talk about something real quick. How come we're all acting like NXT just turned to shit? It's because it went to 2 hours. It's still the same damn show with the same producers.
I think NXT, that extra hour, it's not what it originally, it's not what you loved.
But does it take away from the show? No, there's still quality wrestling going on.
But imagine that you had your wife and then you saw her for whatever amount of hours a day, right? You come home from work, you see her. Imagine that you get an extra hour off of work and then you have to see her another hour. Bro, it's too much.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying. I don't know how to compare, but that extra hour is just... It's not what I loved.
Hey, bro, that's my cousin talking.
They didn't know that in the video, by the way.
Well, I mean, think of it like this. Okay, so you come home to your wife for that hour. That's that hour. Like,
it's just extra.
You know what's going down for that hour.
Imagine. Okay, let's say
you know what's happening.
Imagine you watch a TV series. What's the TV series you love? South Park, Mayans, whatever. It's an hour long, right? Every week. Imagine they say it's another hour now.
I'm okay with that.
Are you sure?
I feel overloaded.
What happened to Raw then? Why is Raw not good?
Because they're not putting quality shit on there.
Can you do a quality 3-hour show weekly?
I'd be overloaded with it. Going too far with I enjoy the hour show.
Hold on, live chat, same questions here. You guys can answer this too, and I'll read it
like this. You were a huge Sons of Anarchy fan, right?
I love Sons.
That last episode was about 2 hours, right? You had no problem with that, did you?
That was one episode. I was okay with Raw being 3 hours one time.
And that was the series final, so I mean...
But it was still...
Dope show.
Even that whole last season, that extended the episode length. Like the last 5 episodes, and you had no problem with it, did you?
I didn't, but it was the last season.
Stop talking.
That was the last season. I know this Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa bullshit that's all going down.
Oh, it's bullshit now?
I'm just saying. I want what I originally had. They messed up my storyline. I didn't get my payoff. I was pissed.
Well, tell Tommaso to stop breaking his fucking neck.
It's not his fault. It's Vince's fault. But NXT is still a great show. I still think it's the best weekly WWE show, and they put on the best pay-per-views, I will still say, out of any company.
Definitely.
They hold it down. I'm not mad at NXT at all. I'm sorry that the Street Profits are gone. Rest in peace. So, guys, AEW though, next week, what are you guys expecting to see? Because now I feel like we're into these week 4, week 5. They're going to be reeling it back a little bit.
It's still the honeymoon period.
Yeah. How long? When does the honeymoon period end?
Until they have a bad show.
Everyone's still saying NXT's still good, still great. 2 hours is enough. Don't milk it to death. I agree. I think the problem with NXT is they're the kid who tried too hard in class. Like, this is the new kid in school at AEW, and then all of a sudden they're trying to be cooler now, and it's just like, dude, stop.
My main thing, though, is, like, I don't want people to, like, oh, I'm not watching NXT anymore because AEW's on. Once you start, like, stop, you don't watch NXT anymore, the complaints get more popular, that's when Vince steps in, and Vince fucks shit up.
Ciampa needs to be
We don't want him to fuck shit up.
Ciampa needs to be heel and feud with Gargano. This is true, but why can't you watch both? I watch it later. Like, I watch NXT tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm quite sure their network numbers are still great.
I don't know about that because it doesn't come on until 10 o'clock, and I'm like, yo, you need to put it up earlier. I just think it's too long.
Well, you know, with the network, they count total views. They're not doing, like, that live viewership thing.
Right, but I don't watch on the network. I watch it on my computer for USA. Shout out to doo-doo-ass Spectrum. Keep raising those bills, guys. Cutting the cord soon.
And nobody is getting a cell phone company through you either.
That was not necessary, John.
Hashtag fuck Spectrum, apparently.
Yeah. I'd be pissed if Power was 2 hours, King said.
That's because, Power's been good for like the last 3-4 episodes, but the first 3 were shit this season.
We need more MJF. Jesus says, add some more promos segment. Do you guys think AEW needs more segments in between the matches here? We got one in the beginning, which I liked, but do you think they need more in between the matches?
Backstage stuff?
Something else.
I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Well, actually, I don't.
They're carving out.
No, I'm not complaining. It's been working. I'm surprised.
I don't think so.
They're carving out their own individuality. Like, they don't want to be a better version of Raw. They want to be the best version of AEW.
I feel like the segments, the way that they do them, is just kind of like thrown in there. It's like, all right, we're going to throw...
I still need a backstage segment with MJF playing Dungeons & Dragons, though. I need that.
Please. With some nerds.
Shit, I'll be an extra.
Me too. He could definitely break the game board.
Just let me wear one of my shirts on air.
So King says he still loves NXT. He just said NXT needs more storylines. I feel like a lot of people are just throwing shit at the wall too right now. Let's wait to see what develops for takeovers and AEW's pay-per-view. Stuff is happening. So just give it time. I think we as fans are very impatient too. That's one of the things I always bring up. We have to let the stories play out. The longer the story is, sometimes the better the payoff is.
I don't know, I'll put it like this.
There's going to be a payoff for Seth Rollins and...
Well, I'm talking about NXT and AEW.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sometimes the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I'm a wrestling fan, first and foremost.
You're done.
So
sub out.
As long as the show is good, I don't care how much you put on.
Okay.
It can be wrestling every day of the week. If it's good, I'm going to watch it. But
Ooh.
I haven't been watching Raw lately.
Tom says watch them side by side. Audio most of the time with NXT.
See, that's what I was doing at work.
Connor wrote hashtag F Spectrum. Riho as AEW Women's Champion, Allin challenging for the world title, and Marcos on the tag tournament. Is size and wrestling relevant in 2019? CCLM 76, bro. If you haven't hit that subscribe button. Size and wrestling.
I don't think it's relevant anymore.
Daniel Bryan made Batista tap out at WrestleMania 30. That's all I got to say.
Daniel Bryan's a great wrestler.
I was just saying.
Rey Mysterio against Batista.
Well, who cares about size? As long as you can wrestle, as long as you can do what you got to do in there.
Hold on, though. You got Vince McMahon and my dad who are
Who gives a fuck about what Vince McMahon thinks today?
What about my dad? No, I'm just kidding. But what I'm trying to say is that some people say the same thing, though. My dad does not believe Rey Mysterio should beat anybody. He don't give a shit how many masks he sells. He's like, that guy's not beating anyone because of size. And it's a bad thing to do. And I'm not trying to be mean, but it's old school, though. My dad likes the bigger wrestlers. He wants to see some jack to the gills dude, probably.
Fucking boomers are dying off anyway, so.
Yo. Transitioning from that awkward moment here. I don't think size matters as much anymore, I'll say. I don't know if it's still a factor. I think now the big man's going to eventually prevail again because of all the people doing the high-flying flips, the stunts that, look at that big dude, though.
Dominic Dijakovic.
And where's Wardlow?
That's a good question.
Just throwing it out there. Can we ask them that? Props to the dude in the back. Uh-oh, Donnie, you got fans? It's the Bullet Club hat, probably. Fuck Vince McMahon. My ranking of the week until now: NJPW, NWA, AEW, NXT, Raw. Ooh.
Yeah, SmackDown got nothing.
What show is that? Just kidding.
The one you were watching last Friday?
Tony Khan over Trash McMahon. Yo, NWA has been very good. NWA Power. I'm showing love to everybody.
Love that show.
Power was my favorite show.
So let me ask this then, guys. Tom ranked them. I say we go around one time and just say what's the show of the week, man.
So for me, I'll start this one out. For last week, for me, I'm going Power, NXT, AEW, New Japan. Who gives a fuck about Raw and SmackDown?
All right, I'm gonna go.
I even checked out a little bit of Stardom. That was good.
Yeah.
That Stardom. What was it called? WoW.
Oh, I haven't watched WoW in a while.
Checked. It was like 3 a.m. I ended up catching it, but
I'm gonna say for me personally, NWA. Yeah, that's right. Then I'm going to go AEW, NXT. I'm not going to count the New Japan show because I just watched that like the other day. So, because I would put the New Japan show over NXT, I think, and AEW. Because that was a really good show, I thought.
Yeah, that moment with Liger and Suzuki.
I'm trying to think of what was worse between Raw and SmackDown. Raw was ass.
So.
Yeah, that's big facts.
Let's just count them as
hashtag fuck this draft. AEW hits Toronto or Winnipeg first. Toronto, in my opinion. Give me a pipe bomb promo from MJF. What do y'all think? MJF will get fired probably because he says some wild shit on being the elite. I like good wrestling, great characters. F size, same King. I don't really care about it. I mean, it is what it is, man. At this point, I like how a lot of people, how a lot of the promos in AEW are made outside of the shows via social media. That's a good way to utilize social media. That's one of the reasons why I kind of like it, but you can't have those promos inserted in either. It's tough, man, but I like what they're doing with it. New Japan was the best show this week, then NWA Power. New Japan was good. I'm not going to front. Just some of the matches were kind of eh.
Yeah, a lot of love for Power.
Yeah. It got a lot of views. If you guys haven't, go subscribe to their channel, NWA Power. But also, make sure you hit that like button for me. Subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling, guys. Any shout-outs? Anything you guys want to promote? Something coming up?
Shit, I'm on vacation. I'm promoting myself.
Damn right.
I start vacation Saturday, Orlando. Woo!
Nice.
I got them right now.
KB Bats.
Oh yeah, KB back home. Hit me up.
Check them out on the Instagram. Folks, wait a minute. CCLM asked, Okada versus Ibushi or Omega versus Jericho? What are you watching for the title?
Okada Ibushi.
Yeah, Okada Ibushi. I'm hyped for that match. Wrestle Kingdom, me and Rob will be here tired as shit. I guarantee it again. And watching it, and then we're going to probably die.
Worth it, though.
Yeah. And then we got to watch it again the next day.
Damn.
Damn.
WrestleManias, basically. That's awesome.
And shout out to Liger, too. I can't wait to see who he fights.
He might cry.
Dude, I might cry because Jushin Liger.
I'm going to cry.
I can't, dude. If I hear the if I hear the music, the tears are gonna come down my face, man, because that's my boy. But Everything Pro Wrestling, everybody who's in the chat, thank you guys so much for being in here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. I say it every week, but don't forget it. I promise you. We're doing big things. We're at over 600 subscribers. If you guys got friends, people who like wrestling, tell them to click the subscribe button. Tell them to get on the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group, Twitter, whatever it is. Build this brand up. You guys deserve it. We deserve it. Keep working hard. Other than that, I got nothing else to say, and we are out.
Buy my shirts.
Peace.